Friends, I'm recording this video on the new topic that ESC's answers is one. Let me read. ESC's answers. Many people have asked if they can look for a new job while in B1 or B2 visa status. The answer is yes. Searching for employment and interviewing for a position or permissible B1 or B2 activities. Earlier, this was not there. For this video exclusively useful for people who are on H-1B in US, who are laid off. This recently what you call tech layoffs, right? And also I will tell compelling circumstances EAD. So what if employers fire H-1Bs? Like you have seen a lot of news, right? Amazon, General Motors. So earlier the rule is 15 days is the grace period. That is during Obama's time, and later that was extended to 60 days. Now the President Biden administration team suggested to make it 180 days. That means from 60 days to 180 days. So many H-1Bs are not aware. That's the reason the core intention of making this video. Point one. So right, I exit country when I lost the project or employers fires in the past. That also I kept a video how to search for project in 60 days, project and employer also, right? There are two things. Project is where you have a client real job requirement, and employer is who files H-1B. So that 60 days will become 180 days now. Point one. Point two, the H-1B who are laid off can stay on B1 and B2 visa and look for interviews. You need a US client interview, right? Then somebody will come forward to file H-1B petition. That is called H-1B petitioner, or Indians call them as employer or whatever. If you get a US client full time, that's fine. Otherwise, if they don't file H-1B, then you have to look for a employer saying that I got a client project, so file H-1B, something like that. So that is permissible now, B1 and B2. The other point I would like to inform to you is non-profitable H-1B, there is no quota system. Right? H-1B once in a year, April and October, they take the applications and issue H-1B. So that is for regular guys. But whereas if you are on a B1 and B2, if you attend an interview with a non-profitable organization, and they can file H-1B anytime. The fourth point I would like to tell you is circumstances EAD. It is when I read it looks like it's very difficult to get it. So you can go through. I will provide the links. You can go through it. What is circumstance EAD? So that's a little tough to get it, but you can try, right? We don't know. It depends on case to case. These are the things. And I want to give one more scenario. Earlier, one of my ex-managers, 3 levels up boss, like manager, 3 level, right? Called me and seek my advice, and he booked the air tickets also. He sent the boarding passes also, but he dropped the last minute. So he told a lie to his wife saying that he is going to US to meet Kumar. But the truth is, his friend in USA arranged an interview in Walmart. So he wants to come on B1 visa and attend the interview with the Walmart. And if he gets selected, they will file H-1B. That was illegal I don't know to use the word crime, but that was illegal in the past. But now it's permissible. So even in B2 visa also some people can come. It costs $10 or $20. B1 visa, it doesn't cost much, right? The parents and in-laws of H-1Bs generally travel. So all those comes under tourist visa and can come and attend interview, and then the company or the client can sponsor H-1B. Because outside India, outside US, if you stay, get that H-1B is not easy, right? So that is one good thing. Yes, it's a good thing for Indians or non-immigrants, but it's a bad thing for Americans and locals. And the 60 days grace period, you know, right? You have to, these are the options. One is 180 days they will extend. The two is B1 and B2 can move. Otherwise, earlier some guys like me, I exit the country, but some they move to F1 visa, paying a lot of fees. That's all hectic, right? But you can move to B1 and B2, and it's for non-profitable organizations can sponsor H-1B anytime. Circumstances EAD. That's what you need to, how to apply all that. I understand, but I will provide the link so that you can go through it. And one more point on the USCC, on the Twitter it is there, I will put the screenshots. So before beginning any new employment, a petition request for change of status from B1 to B2 and employment authorized status must be approved, and then new status take effect, so that you go through the USCIS site. And alternatively, change of status request is denied or petition for new employment requested consular port of entry notification. Like 2018 I went to Mexico, right? If they ask you, then individual must depart the US and be admitted in an employment authorized classification before beginning the new employment. So in 2018, suppose you are on H-1B, you laid off, 60 days grace period is completed, but you got a client interview, and then you ask one of the 800,000 H-1B body shops are there. So you ask one of them to file H-1B. So when they file, mostly they file H-1B transfer. That's the Indians use word. H-1B transfer option, if they click in the form, then you need a continuous 2 pay stubs or the pay stubs for the 60 days time. Since you fired or you laid off or employer fired or you voluntarily quit, whatever, that 60 days you don't have paycheck. So in that case, you have to tell or advise the employers, new prospective employers attorney, select new employment. Then you don't need these 2 pay stubs. So then they can file H-1B, but it will come without I-94. So then you have to exit the country and then have a stamping Mexico and then come back in. That's fun if they give visa, right? That is you have to aware of this and you have to educate them, because otherwise mostly they go for H-1B transfer and your file gets stuck there, either with the attorney or with the USCIS. Where are the 2 pay stubs? These are all problems, complex problem comes for the people on H-1B who don't have pay stubs, right? This 60 days grace period people. Thank you. I hope this video will be very informative and useful. And yeah, try your luck now. Thank you.